Jack Smith.
Apes. What's happening, you dirty fucking apes? This is your old pal. This is your prodigal son, Jack Smith. And what Jack Smith wants to talk about today is actually there are a number of topics upon which I would like to touch today. I don't even know where to start, mainly because I haven't finished my coffee yet. But yeah, well, um, briefly, CRISPR, gene editing with CRISPR. It seems that some brilliant apes invented the CRISPR gene editing tool, which enables them to, I don't know, put a put embryonic cells into some version of iMovie and chop it up and take out the parts that they think may be dangerous at some point in the future. Which of course is super cool. And I'm 100% for it as far as the elimination of unwanted stuff. But again, it's just making fancy apes. And fancy apes, the earth will one day be post-human, with us or without us. We are not going to have magical spaceships with artificial gravity like Star Trek. Apes need gravity. The entirety of our function is built in this environment, and you take us out of this environment for any length of time, and we are in deep shit physiologically. Finding the genes that finding the genes responsible for us being subject to things like gravity, and finding the genes that make us vulnerable to radiation. I guess those are the two big space things. Lack of gravity and radiation. I don't know how they're ever going to test the absence of an adaptation that has never actually happened in nature. So, whatever. I mean, it's more ape bullshit. And being apes in space is not. It's not going to happen. What is far more conceivably possible is being gods of our own virtual individual universes, controlling our perception and everything beyond. And I talk to a lot of smart people who don't even get it. They really don't get it because they don't want to get it, or because, there's a component of stupid in there that, yes, you were able to get X, Y, and Z degree, but you have a tough time understanding a very simple concept. Who the fuck knows? But yes, the Earth will one day be post-human, with us or without us. It would be better if it were post-human with us. And at that point, we actually could be in space if we were machines. This is why we must become machines. So yeah, touched on that. Fucking man, I just blew 5 minutes bullshitting about nothing. All right. Yeah, what I really wanted to talk about, I guess I'm gonna have to eliminate subjects here. What I really wanted to talk about is anti-nationalism, the new anti-nationalism that's, or should I could call it multicultural anti-nationalism that the left is desperately trying to make en vogue. Um, I mean, they always have been because the you know if we were all one, um, Fluffy, shut the fuck up, the goddamn cat. I don't know if you can hear the cat. Cat thinks I'm talking to her. Fucking Fluffy. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. Yes, if we were all one, um, that would make us more satisfied. And there is one political party that thrives on social dissatisfaction. So that particular political party is brainwashing all of us retards into thinking that nationalism is bad because there's nothing worse than to them than us thinking of each other as Americans. We don't want. I mean, they don't want us being satisfied in that way. But the beauty of nationalism, I have an interesting anecdote that happened just the other day. Um, I was in my driveway here at work, and I mean, I went out to my driveway here at work, ready to go off to some place that I had to be for a business thing, and there was some fucking American parked in front of my fucking driveway. And this American, he was an American just like me, but he was parked in front of my driveway. So there was a chance that because he was an American just like myself, there was a chance that he may have had some pressing issue on his mind. Maybe he just found out he had, like, cancer of some sort and was distracted and didn't notice that he parked right in front of my driveway. Um, Maybe he had a damn good reason to park right in front of my driveway. Sadly, he did not leave any contact information on his car, so I had to have it towed away uh, at his cost. And later on in the day, once I returned from that business thing that I had to do, the American came and he was all perturbed about why I had his car towed away. And I said, "You didn't leave any contact information on the car." And he said, "Well, I was just across the street." And I mean, this is a commonplace occurrence here in an urban area because urban Americans, a lot of them are fucking stupid as fuck. They're like children. Um, but you know what? We're all Americans. So, you know, he's my people. Now, if I had told this story from from a multicultural point of view, I would have gone on and on about the stupid fucking Italian probably garlic breath motherfucker who parked in front of my driveway, or goddamn drunk Irishman, or, you know, stupid fucking Puerto Rican, which it actually was. But we're all Americans. So, you know, I will have no cultural animosity because of the stupidity, the abject fucking stupidity, the inconsiderate goddamn fucking stupidity of some douchebag who does that. So yeah, the beauty of nationalism. It's not white nationalism, it's just fucking nationalism. We are all in it together, for fuck's goddamn sake. And the party that wants to separate us, because that separation is that from which they get their power, they're bad people. And if you go willingly along with them, you are bad people too. You are bad Americans, for God's sakes. So enjoy. Another thing I wanted to touch on very quickly. No, it's completely unrelated, so I can't stick it in this. But anyway, remember, people, we must become machines. Before we become machines, let's just be Americans, okay? Because the furor over this woman's dress, I have never heard more angry shit said about a woman for a simple patriotic act. Voicing sentiments that originated, I heard Bill Clinton say, we have to make America great again. And it was A-OK when Bill Clinton said it. So, anyway, I got to go. So remember to go fuck yourselves, okay?
Jack Smith.